like you might walk back in, but the silence in this hallway knows it's not happening. The mirror looks a little tired, like it's seen too much truth, and every crack along the frame feels like something we went through. I don't rearrange the room, I just move around the space, like memory has a shadow that refuses to erase. Nothing really disappears, it just changes form. Even love becomes a ghost after every storm. So I let it settle down, let it fall into the dust. Some things don't need a rescue, some things turn to rust. I don't call your name at night, I don't reach into the past. If you were meant to stay, you would've lasted. You would've lasted. You left without a warning, just a silence and a door. But I learned to hear the meaning of what you don't say anymore. There's a rhythm in the absence, like a heartbeat out of sync, and I sit with it in darkness as I overthink. Every photo in the hallway feels like someone else's life, like I'm staring at a version that I left behind. I don't rewrite what was broken, I don't polish up the pain, I just let it sit in motion like slow November rain. Time doesn't ask for permission, it just takes what it will take, and turns every strong foundation into something it can shake. So I let it settle down, let it fall into the dust. Some things don't need a rescue, some things turn to rust. I don't call your name at night, I don't reach into the past. If you were meant to stay, you would've lasted. You would've lasted. Yeah. show up like I used to do. I guess I got too real for you. I don't chase, I don't wait. I just pour another drink and stay up late. You said things you didn't mean, now they echo soft in me. I don't cry, so yeah. I don't recognize this version of quiet. The mirror keeps its distance now, like it knows I won't ask. It shows me just enough truth and nothing back. There's a chair that faces nowhere, where a conversation died, left behind without a witness or a reply. I don't rearrange the echoes, they already know their way. They travel through the corners where I stay. I stopped needing explanations for things that slipped away. Some departures don't get answers, they just stay. So I let it fall into silence without trying to repair. Some connections don't get broken, they just clear the air. I'm not chasing what dissolved here, I'm not pulling it back in. If it was meant to remain here, it would have been. I saw your outline in the hallway for half a second, maybe less. Just a trick of tired memory, nothing more, nothing less. The world didn't pause for anything, it just kept on moving through, like it never learned the difference between me and you. I don't argue with the ending, I don't question what it means. I just let it play out quietly between the scenes. Even absence has a rhythm, if you let it settle in. It becomes a kind of language from within. So I let it fall into silence without trying to repair. Some connections don't get broken, they just clear the air. I'm not chasing what dissolved here, I'm not pulling it back in. If it was meant to remain here, it would have been. Different kind of distance I've crossed, and the weight I used to carry doesn't follow me. It learned how to dissolve quietly. There's nothing left to fix now, no story to defend, just the calm that comes from knowing how things end. So I let it fall into silence without trying to repair. Some connections don't get broken, they just clear the air. I'm not chasing what dissolved here, I'm not pulling it back in. If it was meant to remain here, it would have been. And I'm still here, continuing from within. Some endings don't arrive loud, they just decide. And you learn to live beside them in time. The room doesn't feel like mine tonight. I sit where the light don't reach me, just outside the warm glow, watching time behave like water, moving slow. There's a cup still on the table, half a memory inside. I don't touch it anymore, I just let it decide. The walls don't need to speak now, they already told their truth. In the shape of every silence left by you, I stopped asking for a meaning that never showed its face. Some things don't come together, they just erase. So I leave it where it landed, I don't try to make it right. Some endings don't arrive, they just turn off the light. I'm not building back the pieces, I'm not naming what went wrong. If it was meant to stay here, it wouldn't be gone. Absence moving through the empty corridor, like a conversation fading through a closing door. Even the air remembers something I can't recall, but it doesn't ask for answers, not at all. I've learned to sit beside it without needing it to speak. Some truths are only visible when they're weak. There's a strange kind of comfort in what refuses to return. It stops being a question once you learn. So I leave it where it landed, I don't try to make it right. Some endings don't arrive, they just turn off the light. I'm not building back the pieces, I'm not naming what went wrong. If it was meant to stay here, it wouldn't be gone. doesn't hold the same. It learned how to be still without your name. The night don't make demands, it just lets things be. And I finally understand what that means to me. So I leave it where it landed. I don't try to make it right. Some endings don't arrive, they just turn off the light. I'm not building back the pieces, I'm not naming what went wrong. If it was meant to stay here, it wouldn't be gone. And I'm still here, still breathing, moving along. Some stories don't conclude, they just drift, and you learn to live inside them like this. I don't expect anything to come back. The light in the corner window keeps changing shape at night, like it can't decide if staying is worth the fight. I leave the room untouched again, like it knows what it lost. Some spaces don't recover, they just exhaust. There's a faint sound in the distance that I almost recognize, but it never turns into anything real this time. I stop giving meaning to what doesn't stay. Some things don't arrive twice, they just fade away. So I let it pass without warning, without trying to hold. Some love don't leave a story, just cold. I'm not chasing reconstruction, I'm not fixing what was done. If it was meant to remain here, it would have been one. I saw your reflection briefly in a glass I passed by chance. It didn't feel like presence, just distance in advance. I don't rewrite the conversation that never spoke again. Some endings don't get closure, they just end. The world keeps its rotation, like nothing's out of place. But something in my silence has changed its face. Even memory stops fighting when it learns it won't return. It becomes a quiet lesson that you earn. So I let it pass without warning, without trying to hold. Some love don't leave a story, just cold. I'm not chasing reconstruction, I'm not fixing what was done. If it was meant to remain here, it would have been one. worlds don't need permission to divide. The night doesn't respond, it just stays. And I stop expecting answers from yesterday. So I let it pass without warning, without trying to hold. Some love don't leave a story, just cold. I'm not chasing reconstruction, I'm not fixing what was done. If it was meant to remain here, it would have been one. And I'm still here, breathing on my own. Some endings don't announce themselves, they just go dark. And you learn to live with what already left a mark. I don't remember the exact moment it changed. The light in this room feels older, like it's been here too long. It flickers without a reason, like something gone wrong. I keep my hands in my pockets just to feel something real, because the air around me stopped learning how to feel. There's a radio in the distance, playing songs I used to know, but every lyric sounds different now that you're gone. I stopped trying to catch the pieces that fall between the lines. Some things don't break in pieces, they just decline. So I let it go without warning, without trying to pretend. Some love don't reach an ending, it just bends. I'm not calling for restoration, I'm not asking for the truth. If it was meant to stay here, it would choose. I saw your name in a message that wasn't meant for me, and for a second I remembered how things used to be. But it didn't bring me closer, it just faded in my hand, like something I once believed in. I don't understand. Now I walk through empty hours like they know my face, and I don't try to fill them with your place. Even memory gets quieter when you you stop feeding flame, it turns into a shadow without a name. So I let it go without warning, without trying to pretend. Some love don't reach an ending, it just bends. I'm not calling for restoration, I'm not asking for the truth. If it was meant to stay here, it would choose. I don't call it acceptance, I don't call it pain. It's just the way the silence learns your name. And the part of me that held on finally steps aside. Some things don't need direction to decide. The night doesn't give answers, it just lets them fall. And I don't need the meaning at all. So I let it go without warning, without trying to pretend. Some love don't reach an ending, it just bends. I'm not calling for restoration, I'm not asking for the truth. If it was meant to stay here, it would choose. And I'm still here breathing without you. Some endings don't announce themselves, they just leave the room. And you learn to live inside it without you. I don't ask the night what it took. The hallway feels unfamiliar, even though I know it well. Like the walls forgot our language, but can still tell. I leave the window slightly open for no reason I can name. Just a habit of pretending nothing changed. There's a faint mark on the surface where your hand used to be, but it doesn't mean a memory to me. I stopped expecting closure from things that drift apart. Some endings don't arrive, they start. So I let it fall into without pulling it back. Some love don't leave a moment, just black. I'm not trying to rebuild it, I'm not chasing what was done. If it was meant to stay here, it would have been one. I heard your absence louder than anything you said, like a record still repeating inside my head. I don't assign it meaning, I don't dress it as fate. Some things don't need permission to evaporate. The world keeps its rotation like nothing ever broke, but I can feel the difference in the smoke. Even silence finds its rhythm. When you stop holding on, it becomes a kind of truth when you're gone. So I let it fall into distance without pulling it back. Some love don't leave a moment, just black. I'm not trying to rebuild it, I'm not chasing what was done. If it was meant to stay here, it would have been one. I don't call it understanding, I don't call it loss. It's just the space that forms when lines are crossed, and the part of me that waited finally steps aside. Some things don't need meaning to divide. The night doesn't correct me, it just lets me be. And I stop searching for answers that can't see me. So I let it fall into distance without pulling it back. Some love don't leave a moment, just black. I'm not chasing what was done. If it was meant to stay here, it would have been one. And I'm still here breathing on my own. Some endings don't announce themselves, they just slip through. And you learn to live with something that never chose you. I don't want it to. Your coat is still on the chair, like you might walk back in, but the silence in this hallway knows it's not happening. The mirror looks a little tired, like it's seen too much truth, and every crackle on the frame feels like something we went through. I don't rearrange the room, I just move around the space, like memory has a shadow that refuses to erase. Nothing really disappears, it just changes form. Even love becomes a ghost after every storm. So I let it settle down, let it fall into the dust. Some things don't need a rescue, some things turn to rust. I don't call your name at night, I don't reach into the past. If you were meant to stay, you would have lasted. You left without a warning, just a silence and a door. But I learned to hear the meaning of what you don't say anymore. There's a rhythm in the absence, like a heartbeat out of sync, and I sit with it in darkness as I overthink. Every photo in the hallway feels like someone else's life, like I'm staring at a version that I left behind. I don't rewrite what was broken, I don't polish up the pain, I just let it sit in motion, like slow November rain. Time doesn't ask for permission, it just takes what it will take, and turns every strong foundation into something it can shake. So I let it settle down, let it fall into the dust. Some things don't need a rescue, some things don't need it, some things turn to rust. I don't call your name at night, I don't reach into the past. If you were meant to stay, you would have lasted. You would have lasted. Stop waiting for a reason that I never got before. Now I hear the quiet answer in the closing of a door. Maybe loss is just a language that we learn to understand, not a chain that keeps you trapped, just grain of shifting sand. The house is not as empty as it used to feel at first. Even silence starts to soften after it does its worst. So I let it settle down, let it fall into the dust. Some things don't need a rescue, some things turn, some things turn to rust. I don't call your name at night, I don't reach into the past. If you were meant to stay, you would have lasted. And I'm still here breathing, not the same. just learns how to stay. And I finally stopped resisting what was already away. Like I used to do. I guess I got too real for you. I don't chase, I don't wait, I just pour another drink and stay up late. You said things you didn't mean, now they echo soft in me. I don't cry, so I let it settle down, let it fall into the dust. Some things don't need a rescue, some things turn to rust. I don't call. Yeah, I don't recognize this version of quiet. The mirror keeps its distance now, like it knows I won't ask. It shows me just enough truth and nothing back. There's a chair that faces nowhere, where a conversation died, left behind without a witness or a reply. I don't rearrange the echoes, they already know their way. They travel through the corners where I stay. I start needing explanations for things that slipped away. Some departures don't get answers, they just stay. So I let it fall into silence without trying to repair. Some connections don't get broken, they just clear the air. I'm not chasing what dissolved here, I'm not pulling it back in. If it was meant to remain here, it would have been. I saw your outline in the hallway for half a second, maybe less. Just a trick of tired memory, nothing more, nothing less. The world didn't pause for anything, it just kept on moving through, like it never learned the difference between me and you. I don't argue with the ending, I don't question what it means. I just let it play out quietly between the scenes. Even absence has a rhythm, if you let it settle in. It becomes a kind of language from within. So I let it fall into silence without trying to repair. Some connections don't get broken, they just clear the air. I'm not chasing what dissolved here, I'm not pulling it back in. If it was meant to remain here, it would have been. just a different kind of distance I've crossed. And the weight I used to carry doesn't follow me. It learned how to dissolve quietly. There's nothing left to fix now, no story to defend, just the calm that comes from knowing how things end. So I let it fall into silence without trying to repair. Some connections don't get broken, they just clear the air. I'm not chasing what dissolved here, I'm not pulling it back in. If it was meant to remain here, it would have been. And I'm still here, continuing from within. And you learn to live beside them in time. I stopped listening for answers in empty rooms. The nightlight in the hallway flickers like it knows my name, but it never says it clearly, just the same. I leave my coat on the back chair, like someone might come through. But the house has learned the difference between me and you. There's a smell of old conversation stuck inside the walls, like words that never finished their fall. Chase what's already fading, I don't ask it to explain. Some things don't break loudly, they just drain. So I let it slip through my fingers like it was never mine. Just time. I'm not holding on to fragments, I'm not pulling at the past. If it was meant to stay here, it wouldn't pass. I saw your shape in the window for half a second, gone. like the memory of a signal that moved on. I don't rebuild the meaning of what never said goodbye. Some endings don't have voices, they just die. The room keeps its rotation, like nothing ever broke. But I can feel the difference in every stroke. Even silence learns its rhythm when you stop resisting sound. It becomes a kind of truth without ground. So I let it slip through my fingers like it was never mine. Some love don't leave a reason, just time. I'm not holding on to fragments, I'm not pulling at the past. If it was meant to stay here, it wouldn't pass. It's just the way the silence learns to change. And the part of me that waited finally steps away. Some things don't need permission to decay. The night doesn't respond, it just stays. And I stop looking for meaning in yesterday. So I let it slip through my fingers like it was never mine. Some love don't leave a reason, just time. I'm not holding on to fragments, I'm not pulling at the past. If it was meant to stay here, it wouldn't pass. And I'm still here, breathing at last. Some endings don't announce themselves, they just dissolve. And you learn to live with what won't resolve. The night light in the hallway flickers like it knows my name, but it never says it clearly, just the same. Yeah. I don't expect anything to come back. The light in the corner window keeps changing shape at night, like it can't decide if staying is worth the fight. I leave the room untouched again, like it knows what it lost. Some spaces don't recover, they just exhaust. There's a faint sound in the distance that I almost recognize, but it never turns into anything real this time. I stopped giving meaning to what doesn't stay. Some things don't arrive twice, they just fade away. So I let it pass without warning, without trying to hold. Some love don't leave the story, just cold. I'm not chasing reconstruction, I'm not fixing what was done. If it was meant to remain here, it would have been one. It would have been one. Saw your reflection briefly in a glass I passed by chance. It didn't feel like presence, just distance in advance. I don't rewrite the conversation that never spoke again. Some endings don't get closure, they just end. The world keeps its rotation, like nothing's out of place. But something in my silence has changed its face. Even memory stops fighting when it learns it won't return. It becomes a quiet lesson that you were. Without trying to hold. Some love don't leave a story, just cold. I'm not chasing reconstruction, I'm not fixing what was done. If it was meant to remain here, it would have been one. It's just the space that opens after rain. And the part of me that waited finally steps aside. Some things don't need permission to divide. The night doesn't respond, it just stays. And I stop expecting answers from yesterday. So I let it pass without warning, was done, if it was meant to remain here, it would have been one. And I'm still here breathing on my own. Some endings don't announce themselves, they just go dark, and you learn to live with what already left a mark. Jacket still on my sofa, like you never got the chance to leave. Funny how the hardest part is what you don't believe. I tried to clean the kitchen table, but your coffee stain won't fade, like a memory refusing to behave. My mind, I stopped waiting for a reason that was never really mine. Some doors don't close with answers, they just disappear in time. So I don't fall apart like I used to, I just let the moment pass. Some things don't need a battle, some things just don't. Like that, you wouldn't have left like that. I still hear you laugh sometimes in places you're not around, like the memory of a thunder without the sound. Trust, it don't lie, it don't pretend, it just is what it must. There's a strange kind of mercy in things that fall apart. They take away the pieces that were never in your heart. So I don't fall apart like I used to, I just let the moment. Some things don't need a just me. I learned how to sit with empty without calling it a loss. Turns out healing isn't pretty, it just crosses out the course. So I don't fall apart like I used to. I just let the moment pass. Some things don't need a battle, some things just don't last. I'm not chasing what you took from me, I'm not asking for it back. If you want to stay in this, you wouldn't have left like that. And I'm still here, still breathing, not perfect but intact. The night don't give you answers, it just teaches you to stand. And I finally stopped reaching for a hand that isn't planned. Yeah, I don't show like I used to do. I guess I got too real for you. I don't chase, I don't wait, I just pour another drink and I stay up late. You said things you didn't mean, now they echo soft in me. I don't cry, so I won't fall apart like I used to. I just don't know where else to go. Your jacket's still on my sofa, like I never got the chance to leave. Funny how the hardest part is what you don't believe. I tried to clean the kitchen table, but your coffee stain won't fade, like a memory refusing to behave. I stopped waiting at the door a long time ago. Your name don't live here anymore, it just passes through sometimes, like strangers on a rainy street that don't stop for a sign. The kitchen light still hums the same, but it don't feel like ours. Just a place I keep on living, hour after hour. I don't talk about it loudly, it's not a story I repeat. It's just something that I carry quiet underneath. There's no big moment of healing, no thunder, no sign. Just waking up one morning and you're not on my mind. So I let it be what it is now. Not a wound, not a flame. Some things don't need explaining, they just change. I'm not reaching for your shadow, I'm not calling out your just move me along. Turn the loudest kind of heartbreak into a quiet song. Now I sit with empty evenings like they're nothing new. No more rewriting what happened, just seeing what is true. Even silence has a rhythm if you listen close enough. It don't punish, it don't comfort, it just does what it does. So I let it be what it is now. Not a wound, not a flame. Some things don't need explaining. They just change. I'm not reaching for your shadow. I'm not calling out your name. If you were meant to stay here, you would've stayed the same. You would've stayed the same. I don't call it forgiveness, I don't call it regret. It's just a place inside me that's quieter than it gets. And if love is just a moment that refuses to stay, then I've learned how to let it fade away. I used to think I needed an ending that felt right. Now I'm okay with pieces that don't fit tight. So I let it be what it is now. Not a wound, not a flame. Some things don't need explaining. They just change. I'm not reaching for your shadow. I'm not calling out your name. If you were meant to stay here, you would've stayed the same. And I'm still here, still breathing. Not lost, not the same. Some love don't leave a story, just a quiet aftertaste. And you learn to live around it without haste. I don't show up like I used to do. Guess I got too real for you. I don't chase, I don't wait. I just pour another drink and stay up late. You said things you didn't mean, now they echo soft in me. I don't cry. So I doesn't ask me questions anymore. There's a hollow in the doorway where your presence used to stand, like the shape of something missing I still don't understand. The air holds on to fragments of a conversation gone, like it never learned the meaning of moving on. I don't rearrange the shadows, they already know their place. They stretch across the surfaces with a patient kind of grace. Nothing breaks the way it should, it just changes form and weight. And what you thought was permanent turns out to disintegrate. So I keep walking through the aftermath without calling it a loss. Some connections don't get buried, they just get crossed. I don't trace your disappearance, I don't follow what you hide. Some people don't leave endings, they just slide. I saw your reflection flicker in a window passing by. For a second it was certain, then it learned how to lie. The world didn't stop turning when you stepped outside the frame. It just taught me how to listen without a name. There's a calm inside the ruins that I didn't know before, like the absence starts to settle and become something more. Even silence has direction if you stay there long enough. It stops feeling like an ending and becomes enough. So I keep walking through the aftermath without calling it a loss. Some connections don't get buried, they just get crossed. I don't trace your disappearance, I don't follow what you hide. Some people don't leave endings, they just slide. Should have been. Some truths don't need explaining, they just begin. And I no longer wait for closure in the places that you left. I learned to live with empty, without regret. The world feels less demanding when you stop asking why. Not everything is meant to stay, or even say goodbye. So I keep walking through the aftermath without calling it a loss. Some connections don't get buried, they just get crossed. I don't trace your disappearing, I don't follow what you hide. Some people don't on the other side. Some departures don't announce, they just erase, and you learn to live with echoes in their place. I stopped trying to read the signs. The coffee's gone cold again. Same place on the table edge. Like time forgot this moment and left it instead. I walk through the apartment slowly, like I don't belong inside. Every corner keeps a version I can't deny. There's a crack in the window light that draws a broken line between what used to matter and what's mine. I don't look for explanations where nothing answers back. Some things just lose direction and don't come back. So I let it disappear softly without holding it tight. Some love don't leave a story, just night. I'm not trying to recover what already slipped away. If it was meant to stay here, it would stay. Your voice comes back in fragments through the noise of passing cars, like a memory that travels too far. I don't reach for conversation that no longer has a sound. Some silences are heavier than words ever found. The mirror shows no answers, just a face I recognize, learning how to exist without disguise. Even loss becomes familiar when it stays too long. It stops being an ending and turns into song. So I let it disappear softly without holding it tight. Some love don't leave a story, just night. I'm not trying to recover what what already slipped away. If it was meant to stay here, it would stay. I don't call it moving forward, I don't call it regret. It's just a quiet understanding I accept. And the part of me that waited no longer looks behind. Some things don't need returning to be kind. The night doesn't interrupt me, it just lets me be. And I stop asking questions from memory. So I let it disappear softly, without holding it tight. Some love don't leave a story, just a night. I'm not trying to recover what already slipped away. If it was meant to stay here, would stay. And I'm still here continuing in my own way. Some endings don't arrive clearly, they just go. And you learn to live with echoes you used to know. I stopped asking the night for explanations. There's a mark on the table wood where nothing ever moves, like time forgot this corner and stayed in the groove. The air feels slightly thinner where your presence used to land, like it learned to disappear on command. I don't rearrange the emptiness, I let it keep its form. Some silences don't soften after the storm. I stopped expecting language from things that drift apart. Some endings don't arrive loud, they start. So I let it settle slowly, without giving it a name. Some connections don't get shattered, they just change. I'm not chasing any echo, I'm not pulling back the tide. If it was meant to stay here, it wouldn't hide. Saw your shape in passing in a window far away, just a flicker of remembering that didn't stay. The world didn't pause or notice, it just carried on its way, like nothing ever mattered anyway. I don't rebuild the moment, I don't rewrite the fall. Some things are only fragments after all. Even absence loses meaning when you stop holding on. It becomes just another moving song. So I let it settle slowly without giving it a name. Some connections don't get shattered, they just change. I'm not chasing any echo, I'm not pulling back the tide. If it was meant to stay here, it wouldn't hide. It's just a quiet rearrangement of what remains. And the part of me that waited has finally stepped aside. Some truths don't need a witness to decide. The night doesn't interrupt me, it just lets me exist. And I stopped trying to hold on to what dismissed. So I let it settle slowly without giving it a name. Some connections don't get shattered, they just change. I'm not chasing any echo, I'm not pulling back the tide. It was meant to stay here, it wouldn't hide. And I'm still here continuing on this side. Some endings don't